Okay, so the entire crypto space has been reborn. The question I have for you is, are you just going to be a spectator or are you going to participate? So let's talk about it.
Because you asked for it.
This is the Hey Ed YouTube channel. I am your host, moderator, and all-around nice guy, Edward Anderson. I'm not a financial advisor, so do not construe anything that I mention in any of my videos as financial advice. Always do your own research before doing anything with your money. And today I want to talk to you about this spectacular renaissance that's going on in the crypto space that started 10 days ago. So why is this happening? Well, I'll tell you why this is happening. Let's watch this clip.
You expect more new highs on Bitcoin?
I mean, new all-time high. Satoshi couldn't have written a better script, having it hit a new all-time high on the night of the election. I think one of the most important things is we have the first Bitcoin president.
Yes, my friends, it is true. This is all because Donald Trump was elected president. And the foundation for the resurgence in the crypto space that we are seeing right now was laid 3 months ago in an important speech that Trump made on the crypto space. So let me show you the 1-minute clip that changed the course of the entire crypto space forever.
This afternoon, I'm laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world, and we'll get it done. If crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. It's going to be. It's not going to be made anywhere else.
Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit of a pause here to avoid a copyright strike. But yeah, the things that he's laying out in this speech, in this very, very short speech, changed the nature of everything. Let's watch the rest.
And if Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say, it's going to the moon, I want America to be the nation that leads the way, and that's what's going to happen. I pledge to the Bitcoin community that the day I take the oath of office, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris's anti-crypto crusade will be over. It will end. It'll be done. It'll be done. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman.
So there was actually an awful lot of information in that 1-minute clip. So let me show you another clip that kind of summarizes the 4 key features that changes everything for the crypto space.
Yeah, so Scott, so much of this record surge in the crypto market comes down to 4 promises that Trump made to the industry. On day one, he says he'll fire SEC Chair Gary Gensler. That's very likely why you're seeing stocks embroiled in lawsuits with the regulators surging. Coinbase up around 20% today after ending last week 50% higher. Second thing here, the repeal of SAB 121, which is this niche accounting rule from the SEC that actually stands in the way of banks custodying cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Trump also wants to launch a national crypto stockpile and take $16 billion worth of Bitcoin that the government already holds and permanently take it out of supply. And finally, I've talked to several Bitcoin miners, the CEOs from these companies. They are having closed-door meetings with Trump. They say that he's promising heavy investment in the rapid build-out of energy production and transmission infrastructure across.
Okay, so let's take a quick look at what actually has happened to Bitcoin, for example, just in the past 10 days. Okay, so for the sake of posterity, because 20 years from now, I hope that my grandkids are watching this video. It is November 16th, 2024. And the price of Bitcoin as of this recording is 91,138. So let's take a look at what happened on election day. So on election day, Bitcoin was trading at 69,358. And now, 10 days later, Bitcoin is trading at over 91,000 per coin. And it's not just Bitcoin. Bitcoin, as we all know, sets the overall tone for the crypto space. And look at what all the other coins have done along with Bitcoin. So for those of you out there who freaking hate Donald Trump, I think you might want to consider sending him a Christmas card this year, thanking him for all the money that he's made you in your 401ks and your mutual funds, because it's not just cryptos that pop. All the financial markets, have soared. But let's circle back to Bitcoin for a second, okay? Let's keep a few things in mind about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a very limited supply. It's not like the US dollar where they keep printing more and more of it and devaluing our buying power on a regular basis. Bitcoin has a set amount. And the idea that the government is now going to start acquiring Bitcoin to add to its reserve program is a very big deal. You're now going to have the US government starting to acquire Bitcoin officially as another reserve currency. And how big of a deal is that? Remember, there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever. Now, when we look at entities that own Bitcoin outside of the retail investor, and 2.5% is being held by countries, not just the US, but around the world. So government-owned Bitcoin right now really only represents about 2.5% of the outstanding Bitcoin. 2.5%, that's it, amongst all the countries in the world. I mean, Donald Trump is pushing for the US government to start acquiring Bitcoin on a regular basis. There's a law being put forward by a congressman to provide some regulations regarding Bitcoin and to codify the acquisition of Bitcoin. And here is a part of that law.
And the Bitcoins that are acquired by the purchase program would be hodled for a minimum of 20 years.
And it's not just Republicans. This is a good thing. There are plenty of Democrats who are on board with this idea now. Congressman Khanna leads Democrats on a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Forget the loons like Elizabeth Warren. Actual reasonable Democrats are starting to see the value in doing this. Okay, and of course, it's not just Bitcoin, okay? Look what happened to XRP. Wallets with at least 1 million XRP now hold a combined 45.6 billion tokens, their highest amount held since June of 2018. In the past 2 years, whales and sharks have reversed course and accumulated 3.4 billion more XRP, an increase of 8%. And traders have enjoyed a 40% return in the past 7 days. You have meme coins participating. Pepe rallies 78% to new all-time highs as meme coin market cap tops $116 billion. So below Bitcoin, there are actually quite a few alternative cryptocurrencies or meme coins that are outperforming Bitcoin. In fact, the top trending tokens in cryptos are being dominated by meme coins as speculative assets dominate this historic bull rally. The top 6 notable assets seeing significantly higher discussion rates across social media are Peanut, Pepe, Doge, Meme, Nux, and Coin. Bitcoin actually sits at number 7. And I want to talk for a hot second about the single biggest reason why I think the crypto space is on fire and why the tone of the entire crypto space has changed. And that's the idea that Gary Gensler is going to be gone. This man has made it his personal mission to destroy cryptocurrencies. He has sued company after company in the crypto space for rules that he says they broke, rules that he made up. None of these rules were passed through legislation. They made them up. I mean, let's admit that the government is a bloated bureaucracy. There are well over 400 agencies out there who make up rules as they go along. None of those rules were passed by Congress. So all these rules are unconstitutional. They were not passed by lawmakers. They were passed by unelected bureaucrats who do not have any accountability to anyone. But they have the power to make lives miserable for anybody under their purview. And the idea that this guy, let's be generous, that this person is going to be gone is a huge relief to an awful lot of legitimate crypto projects out there. There's a reason why nobody in the crypto space wants to do business inside of the US. They're all overseas. Well, Trump wants to bring them all back. He wants to make this a fertile ground for crypto projects. So listen, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't recommend that you do anything, right? But listen, if you are considering your future and you're trying to look for things that you can put your money into to help build out your portfolio, if you're not taking a good look at the crypto space, I think you're missing out on a very important asset class. So stay tuned to my channel for little tidbits. I mean, I consider myself primarily, an education channel, alerting you to what's going on and things that you could possibly, benefit from or profit from, dare I say. And the good news on that is that this week I'm having a special. I'm giving away likes and subscriptions for free. So, so if you don't mind, please like and subscribe. Ed Anderson, live from Minnesota, signing out.
Copy that.